Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. We're a little bit early, but I don't think that matters. Good evening, Fat Man. Good evening, Azza. Welcome to everybody else as you come in. 2 likes already. 2 of the top men, of course. Happy days. There's actually 5 people watching, so that's not so bad. You'll notice my little camera screen has got smaller over here. We're a little bit smaller. Hopefully that'll clash less with various things. And hopefully you can still see the cheeky chappy smiley face. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. We also had a day of trying to fix things, so I'm hoping that that's not too loud. It might be. But we seem to have like multiple sound sources. So I'm probably going to try and have all the sounds on. But we're back on the Elgato, believe it or not. Don't know if I can manually set that, but that's probably about right. Let's see what happens. Clickety click, everything kind of works. You'll tell me whether the sounds are right pretty quickly, I'm sure. So we're time trialing tonight, and there's some pretty impressive times, I'm led to believe. I don't intend to go near that Fuji one again, but this one should be quite fun, I reckon. I've bought a couple of these, so we'll have to see where we go. Hope everybody's been having a good Sunday. Ian Norman, welcome. Let's have a look at who's where. So Leah's top hasn't got that 37 he was asking for, but a 138.069 is pretty tight, and that's a long way ahead of triple. So he's approximately 0.8, almost 0.85 of a second ahead. The normal fast guys are up there, aren't they? Look, Hayden, Froggy. Average dad is Hayden's seconds account, so he's pushing hard with both. Fat Man's there in 11. That one always gives me a chuckle. Rapid Ollie, as is there. What is gold? 140.049, so that's pretty respectable, isn't it? Lee was in the top 100, definitely, wasn't he? So I'm 100% sure he's still sort of floating around there somewhere. 138.096. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be. Where is he? Why can't I see him? Mr. Tidgney's there. 082. It's 069, isn't it? There he is. He's ahead of Tidgney. That's absolutely tip top. Well done, Lee. Yeah, that's decent. That's absolutely decent. Can't fault you. So, without much further ado, Comfort Softs. Is that my car or their car? Enter with an event specified car. I'm renting one, aren't I? Yes. Red car and the blue car had a race. Let's go red. Don't forget those members out there. You can also say hi with the Widdowmaker. That didn't work. Why isn't that working? There we go. That one. That one. That's his controller time. Oh, bly heck. Wish I had that excuse. I definitely don't have. So settings. These are going to be my settings from earlier today. Time trialing. Good evening, Dodo. So just the 5. Look at that. Straight in member chat. Happy days. Settings. Assist. Traction control is off. We'll put that on 1. ABS is off. Look at that. Doing license tests with no ABS and no traction control. Isn't he the man? So settings, assists, traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. Fanatec DD Extreme. We're all good. Where have we got to then? 140.049. Let's do the usual check. See where we're in. 040.049. So Olive is the last one. Scampy's just outside. There's a few people not got in yet. So it looks like it's a pretty tight challenge to get there. Well, we'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. Let's make a start. Oh, we get the full part, don't we? Starting the lap the right way is going to be critical, one expects, as fast as you can. You could use all of that track, I guess, to get that lap time up. To get a speed as high as you can before you get into... A little bit slow. Braked a little bit early, probably. Comfort softs. Can lean on them a little bit. She revs through, doesn't she? The Z4 is a very interesting car, to be honest. You won't find many second-hand ones of these for sale in the UK. Ooh, we've overshot. And the reason is because they're actually a very, very capable car. The chassis is really, really dependable. And the engine is really quite modifiable, and it's really quite powerful. Of course, it depends on which model you've got, but the particular model I'm talking about is very sought after. Try and speak whilst I'm throwing it round the corners. Very much sought after in certain parts of the world, and they can be made to be very, very quick. So it feels quite lively, it feels quite handy, it's quite a decent car. So 2 seconds down, 1.9 seconds down to be honest. Let's see what we can do. Good evening, Damo. Got to get this a lot smoother than it currently is. Got to brake earlier for this corner, definitely. Likes to rotate, doesn't it? You lift off, the back end comes around quite aggressively sometimes. That's took a little bit out of it. Good evening, NW. Welcome, Neil. So 0.8 of a second. That's a non-turbo. I don't see much of a short shift bonus to it. Track doesn't take much learning, to be honest. I don't see the track being a major influence on today's lap time. It's more the driver that will be at fault than the car or the track, I think. But we could think about getting excuses in early. I didn't know the track. Ooh. Very scrappy, and we've lost that run into the line, haven't we? Starting to put a bit of pressure on. The track's biting back after I slagged it off. It's a bit of a gear slammer. Happy days. Wow. Yeah, a little bit feisty at the back end, isn't it? I guess some people are going to tell me they're using TC2, TC3. $12,899 on silver only. Well, it's too hard to get the gold, I wouldn't have thought. Just got to do a bit of finessing. And then, of course, we've got that. Drag yourself up the track and beast yourself that little bit. PC0 for Lee, very good. Try and keep it on the track, on the black stuff, Jimbo. Trying to keep third gear there to try and carry some speed. Being smooth is still critical, isn't it? It doesn't matter what they say. Smoother the better. 0.4 away. We know where we can make that 0.4 up. That's where we make it up. See if we can make gains on that with the extra speed down the hill. This will be gold then, hopefully. There we go. Is that right? The ABS is cutting in big time, braking way too late. It's gold then. Thank you, Azet, for the confirmation. Half an hour down with 4 corners left. See if I can find half a second in the last 3 corners. Found a 10th. Didn't like that, did it? Let's go and have a look. Happy days. Smiley trophy. It is a yellow trophy smiling as well. 39,729. There it is, gold. Not overly difficult. Which is interesting. Right, let's go and put a blue car in. Top 5,000. That's kind of a long way to go. Top 10 friends list. 139,075. We're down to 24th. Okay. But we've got our own car to play with at this point, haven't we? We've still got to do things. So, maybe we'll carry on with the red car for a little while. Then we'll go and modify our own and see what mods people have done. To try and get it faster. Try and increase the difference between now and the start line. There we go. $124 I noticed there. Good morning, Hayden. Welcome. Bit of an airlift there. I can get that a bit cleaner, can't I, really? Oh, it doesn't like us cutting that much. Let's go modify the car. Let's go and use our own. Modify it up, shall we? Where do you think we start then, folks? Wheels? Suspension height? Aero? Are they the only things that are going to really change or affect anything? What do we think? Order of acquisition. Let's have a look at what order we bought them in. Then you'll see my frivolent purchases from... Oh, look at that. Look what I've bought. So many silly cars I've bought. I bought a blue one, which was the one from the shop, and then I bought two from the used car lot. So I'll take the blue one. You couldn't consistently lap with the Z4. That's interesting. You've still got decent times. Still got decent times. Why does that sound turbo? Interesting. It's not turbo, is it? No. 227 bhp standard. And it is comfort softs we're going on, isn't it? Yes. So let's go and do what we'd normally do. Only mod I've got one size up from smallest wheels. Interesting question. Interesting. One size up. So can we do that on standards? No. Do the standards go wide or wide? Yes, it goes wide on the offset. So there's a little bit there. So one size up from the smallest. So 17s. As you've tried all others. Okay, well 17s. We can go wide. Ride in width. And then we can go wide. Not keen on the colour, but hey ho. Yeah. Let's have some aero. Why not? Do like a bit of aero. Yeah, of course. Of course. If you're going to have a wing, you might as well have a wang. In for a wing, in for a wang. Of course, you need a roll cage the way I'm going to drive it. Rapid gave the idea. Okay, cool. I'm putting everything on. Everything, and we can go and take it off if we need to. I'd like to keep the back end more planted. Haven't oil changed it, but let's see. Give it the beans, he said. Give it the beans. Not that it's going to do anything. We'll see. What was it we said? Red car and a blue car had a race? Let's find out. They recommend a blue one. Wide body prohibited. Interesting. Nitrous prohibited. Low speed tuning. That's the one. They're all good. Okay. Let's do what we do then. We didn't check. Oh yeah, we're in 18th or something, aren't we? Let's say 124 when we got to the end of the straight. Big wang versus no wang. Speed is the same. Felt panicky then. And that's bravery out of that first corner, isn't it? Carrying more speed, I would say. This doesn't feel as quick out of corners, and I can't keep with the Ghost. It's probably the aero. He went red. Wide offset hindered, yeah. It definitely seemed, well, something slowing the car down compared to the standard car. Got a bit more speed coming through the line, I think. Over revved the second gear. Second gear lights up the rears. No, it's not the second gear, it's my right foot. When you say, is it heavy? What do you mean by, is it heavy? In steering, it feels really light. The car doesn't feel heavy at all. It just feels gutless at the top end of the rev range. So, but it doesn't have any sort of push. So, short shift might be an answer here with the higher gears. We're red again. My right foot? No, my right foot's just an on or off switch. It's, I guess you would call it a heavy foot. It doesn't modulate very well at all. Yeah, I think I might need to go back to... It's either aero that's slowing me down or the 17-inch wheels. Something's not quite right. Colour of them wheels, that's what's not right. I'm going to take the 18-inch wheels back for now. She looks mighty fine low, doesn't she? She certainly does. Yeah, Lee says third is your friend. Hayden said, is 17 try and talk. 17 wheels, good handling, slow speed. 18 wheels, good handling, normal speed. 19-inch wheels, average handling, extra speed. Interesting. My back is much better with the modification that we've put in place this weekend. You'll see the chair has changed cover. It's a what would we call it? It's like a cover. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a cover that is stretching and elastic, and it actually allows my body to be snug into the chair, so it wraps around me more. Ideally, I'd like to foam fill it, but that's not going to be the case for right now, but we will keep messing. Ghost settings. Yeah, it's kind of better. It's still not perfect. I still feel I need to pull the monitors in just a little bit so I can get my wheel closer to me. I'm a little bit arm stretched at the moment. I can't push the pedals further forward, and I can't push the seat any further forward. So I've got to bring the monitors this way or adjust everything accordingly. But I think it's the seat base that is too close. But then I need to just move the whole monitor stack, so yeah, there's definitely more slip with the 18s. There's much less slip in the car with the 17s. Third gear doesn't like that corner coming out of there, does it? So I might be going back to the 17s and removing the aero, the big wing. We'll have to see. Can't keep up with the Ghost. Or it could be the width of the tyres, the offset. Yeah, I bought 2 more, so we can go and mess with 2 more cars, can't we? So we can take the mods off as we go. We have a red car and a blue car now. Blue car was quicker through the start line. Not as quick. That'll be no faster, will it? So Lee says that's the only mod I did with 17s. Make the fitment wide and leave the wheel normal. When you widen the wheel, it shrinks your tyre wall, making it less stable in the corners. Interesting. Yeah, that's the same as making wheels bigger, isn't it? So we didn't get a faster lap time, did we? We didn't, no. So let's go and take off some of these mods. So I think that's right, isn't it? Stretching the tyre is actually a negative element to this, because you make the wheel wider and you've actually got less contact patch, maybe. I don't think they change the tyre size, they just pull the wheels. So 17s. Lee says he's going back to standard wheels tonight because what might have happened is they just became naturally quicker due to the time spent doing it. Yeah, understood. So we're going to go offset wide. We're just going to push the wheel width out. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Should we have stayed on 18s? We want the handling, don't we? Yeah, so we're fine. Did we want to take the aero off? Maybe. It's a good question, actually. There I am looking for divine inspiration. Let's see. No big wing. Just found out what the top guys are using. Go on, say nothing. Nothing. I don't mean say nothing, I mean what they're using is nothing. Maybe. Went back to standard and hit 126 down the straight. So that's 18s on the standard wheels. Extra width or no width? Before we go back in. We'll go back to the garage for the third time. Eighteens wide. Nothing. So just wide standard. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Gonna hack away at this for a little while, I think. A little while. No, you're absolutely fine. Don't worry about interjecting. It's all good stuff. We got the gold now, haven't we? We're kind of trying to get better. So we don't get to 5. Missed the gear change. Still miles behind him, look. That's my ghost. Yeah, let's go put them back to standard then. Why not? We'll dick about until we realise that Lee tells the truth. And then, you know, I can't catch my ghost for toffee. He's just away. Just away. Can't do anything with it. But we're then in the fighting game, aren't we, really? Just sort of battling our way through. 18-inch standard. That's your lot. No wide width, no nothing else, just standard as is. And then see if we can at least match our best time. We've got to improve some. We certainly have. So, if we can improve, all the better. Because I think we're just in from gold. We're not massively in, are we? Can't remember. $2.73, so whatever that may be. Gold is 140.049, so quarter of a second. Quarter of a second is possible to lose in a week or two. So we're not just gonna give up on it. Don't give up on us, baby. Whatever else that song is. Is that Sound of Bread? Can't remember. No more singing, Widow. It's been a long time since you've done that. $124, $124. 125. I saw it go to 125. David Soul. Oh, that's who it was. Good on you remembering, Neil. I remember a picture of him with a woolly jumper on. Come on, who remembers who David Soul is? What TV programme? Quiz night. And what was the car? Long way back. The red car and the blue car had a race. I believe it was a Ford Torino. And it had a little white stripe down the side of it. Somewhat akin, in a similar fashion, to what the A-Team van had. But if the car was red, it looks like the blue car is beating the red car. A 39.581. 18-inch wheels, standard, no changes, no aero. Still no takers for the TV programme. Just third coming out of corners. Just remember to carry enough speed, says Lee. Yeah, third just doesn't seem to have the maybe, if you see what I mean. It doesn't seem to have the oomph. It was a Ford Grand Torino. Well done, Norman. Arsky and Hutch, well done. Certainly was. Trust third gear. Okay then, that's what we're going to do. We're going to all forward, trust in the Lord. Third gear is the favourite. We'll use it. We'll believe in it. Every corner, third gear. Down to third. Carry the speed. It's less gear changes, that's what it is. Keep it in third, keep it in third. I didn't carry the speed. Look how close they are. They're just trading places, aren't they? There's another film for you. If you've never seen it, go watch it. I think we might be able to trust fourth gear out the final corner. We're going to improve again, aren't we? 139.333. Believe in Lee. He is the one to follow. Tried to coast and roll through there. Seemed to work. We're going to try fourth gear, final corner today. This time round. Are we just going to take what we've got with a third gear roll? I don't know. Fourth gear. Third, change down. I need to read that when I get a quiet moment. 139.149. Second to last corner. Third gear, don't let off. And change to fourth halfway into the corner to get rotation. Oh, that's interesting. I'm slow this lap. Look how far the blue cars go ahead of the red car. Let it roll on the gas. No good. Trying to get into my head what Lee's just told me. It won't make no sense. Too busy driving. Went far too wide. Second to last corner. I don't even know what corner that is. The advert brings you back, yeah. It's got to be this one then. Nope. Nope. Second to last corner, third, don't let off and change to fourth halfway through into the corner. Yeah, all it did was push me off. Interesting. Right, let's call that. Let's go save that ghost and see where that puts us. 139.149. Our fastest optimal is only 0.005 faster than that. That's interesting. Top 1,156. Not in the top 10 yet. We've just leapfrogged the Fat Man and we're just sat in 11th. Interesting. Very interesting. Lee's fastest time is on modified wheels by the looks of it. Change to 4th halfway through into the corner to get the rotation. Okay. Maybe change slightly earlier, okay? No, I want ghost sets. Good evening, Fizzels. 139, 149. Okay. We've got the fastest ghost. So let's see. Oh, it does kind of do that, doesn't it? Need 3rd gear to get out that corner. You think? You think? 38 incoming? Don't know. There's no ghosts. No ghosts. Frustrating. There's no ghosts. Kind of find that frustrating when it does that. .07%. Itchy nose. Don't like itchy noses. Yeah, we get back in there, that's right. Select from garage. Enter with current car, that's correct. Settings are correct. Just need a load of ghost and we can go. Ghost settings. Load of ghost. Top 1. And then go for it. 3rd gear. Go before the apex. The car turns in. And then we... 3rd gear there. Hammer it. Don't slide it quite so much. Probably be a little bit more delicate with the throttle. Give us a bit more run to the line. And we're going to be blue car versus blue car, isn't it now? We're not going to know what's what. That's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Should change one of my other cars to a red one. That wasn't very good. $25, come on. Couldn't have changed down to 2nd. Really slowed the car down. Third gear everywhere. Come on. Short shift up to fourth before the apex. Never gonna work, was it? No. Don't like that corner. Don't like how we've changed it. I don't trust the fourth gear. Can't do it at full race pace. Bit weird. Doesn't go like a Honda Civic round Tokyo Expressway, tell you that. I enjoyed that time trial today. A4 was quite good. If you've not seen it, it comes out tomorrow morning. Why was I in second gear? That was rubbish. Because I changed down. That was a muscle memory thing. Downhill, go to short shift, go to fourth early. Don't think we'll get fifth down the bottom here. It's not going to make us any time. Touch the gravel a little bit with the left tyres. Don't know if that's 0.9 or not. Straight line to the line. 221 just outside. Got to trust that fourth gear thing, haven't we, really? Up earlier in fourth gives the car that little bit more stability through the corner, it feels. Just found the groove into there that time. That felt okay. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. Did okay. Not as good as we wanted to. Ooh, come on. To slow the car too much there. We lost it all, didn't we, coming back up the hill? Are we slow enough to take that fourth gear? We are. We've gained a little bit. I was hanging on to it, it was too late. Oh, close, isn't it? Close. Close. Don't seem to be making any real gains with this zigzagging down the initial turn, do we? Initial straight. I think we can brake a wee bit later there. Short shift to fourth didn't seem to give us anything, but we got in the throttle much earlier there. Felt much better. Let it flash blue and then go for it. Let's not outbrake ourselves here. Let's do it properly. Into the gas before the apex. That felt good. See if we can get this right. Fourth gear well early. Close, but it's no cigar. It's going to be a 139.221 probably. 214 close. A car length later. Couldn't get it to turn in. Fine bucket. Come on. It's just gone on its own thing now. Missed that one corner, it messed up the rest. So a car length past the 100 at the end of the start-finish straight is worth 1/4 of a second. Nice. I'm losing it right at the end of the lap, where it would force me to do another lap under red, which is a frustration. Now I've just shot all the way around there with the drift. Increasing the distance to the line. Too late that time. No good. Have a drink. Think about it. You've hit the wall already. Hour and 10 minutes in. Come on. Might need to get another drink. I've got another can just across the room. I've got a little helper to get it for me, so I might have to do it myself. At this point I do know the wife is not watching the stream in the other room, so that wasn't an appeal for help, that was me just saying to myself, you're going to have to go get it yourself if you want the drink. Okay. If there was a little helper I'd say I've run out of ice too. But there is no little helper, it's asleep. Had to lift. Had a little lift there as well. And I carried the speed. I felt the front end bite there, that was beautiful. Slow down early enough. car will do what you want it to do. Kind of lost it there as well, didn't I? But okay. Here we go again. That felt good. I do like this final sequence of corners. It kind of does work. There's fourth gear working. Much quicker here, so I've got to slow that little bit. We lost it there right at the end. I had to lift in third. That was a shame. 221. Oh, 101. We did it. Happy days. Optimal of 37.8. That's very nice. Well done, Lee. Feel like I'm losing a bit. Coming around this next corner here. I gained it that time. And we're gaining it down the hill, so this is good. Oh, slippery doodahs. See if I can get the warp into the start finish straight. Here we go. If it's red, we're going to quit out, save, and change to a red car. Is it going to go red? Yes, it did. Much disappointment. $39,021 optimal. Are we going to change car? I don't think we are. I just think we're going to keep going. So 1,058. I don't think I want to go through the pain and hassle of painting a car. We'll just manage the two blue ghosts. I want that to be fourth. Just the third, he said, though. Feel like I got a massive chunk of deja vu just then. Coming through the line. Good. I didn't want to slow, obviously just missed that braking point by a smidgen. Oh, too much, too bucko, too fast. Oh, was it? Oh, we kept that. Loaded the car way too much, came into there way too quickly, I think. Can't seem to slow the car down, it doesn't want to. It's having a wild moments of its own. Yeah, we lost loads of time there because the car just wouldn't stop. Just fourth this time. See what happens. Feels slow. Feels so slow. Come on. Do we get to 24, 25? There's 24. Doesn't want to give us 25. Better than the last lap almost. Don't know how that held that. Didn't attack that apex enough. Third gear it's got to be. Oh no. No. Hayden says this was a frustrating, difficult time trial because it's difficult to run consistent laps, and I kind of agree. It's difficult to really find that optimal or that improvement every single lap, or even just to try and run the same sort of line. The car wants to seem to slide and find different things to do. Got to get this corner right here. Brake early. Car feels immensely slow coming up the hill. Been getting this one wrong of late. Get on, get on, get on, get on. You slug bucket. Absolute. Everything was right. All I needed to do was slow the car down. We chuffed it up, didn't we? Hey Sal, welcome. A nice drive actually. It feels like a relatively good car to drive, and I've just blown that. It's alright, we're halfway through the lap. I'll just keep it going and try and get this optimal going. Optimal 139.005. Yeah, there's a lot of people floating away from GT7 at the minute. A lot of hardcore players as well are looking to find alternates, just because development's a little bit slow, progression's a little bit slow with the game, and there's Not a lot new. I appreciate there has been new things with the update, but there really hasn't been anything really new per se. Nothing to light the fire, nothing to light the emotions and get you to come back. It's a very stagnant time a little bit with the old GT. Kind of hoping that they'd find something to ignite the passion in some racers and get them back into the game. I guess that's my prerogative to do that. That's what we're here for. Keep the passion burning. Keep losing time since we made it. Az is getting his mojo back. That's great to hear. Gained out there after losing masses. Come on, let's see if we can get some back at this corner. Braking too late for it. A car length back from the end of the blue. Took that away. Come on, half a tenth. Come on, half a tenth. We're not going to get it. 1:38.878 optimal. That's what we want as a good lap. Come on. Car sliding out. Ugh. That wasn't good. See if we can chase that ghost down and improve some. Come on. Try and improve our line through there, maybe. Maybe not. We improved through there. Just a wee bit. No good. So optimal down to 1:38.878. What can I do to make this feel any better rather than just keep slamming the laps? Let's go and take a standard car and just change the wheels. Let's take a standard car and just change the wheels. There's no lap to save there. I didn't beat anything, did I? Braking a bit earlier should stop the exit slide. I believe you are 100% right, Neil. Frightened of braking earlier because at the minute I'm trying to keep the momentum through the corner, and that it's a bit of a trade-off in my brain. I know I've got to do it, but as it is, my brain isn't wanting me to do that. So, is what it is. Let's change car. Take a new one. Standard wheels. We're going to go paint it red. Not going to put any other mods on it. Just going to paint it red. That'll do. days. Now paint it. How do you paint it? Never done this before. Yeah, okay, I know that. I guess we do that in livery editor, do we? Create design, I guess. Interesting. Paint, yes we do. Body. Paint all. Colour palette. Ooh, nice red colour. That'll do. All like that. Paint all. Okay. Is it done? No, it must be done. Yeah. Doesn't matter, does it? Never done this before. Well, I say never done this before. Genuinely. Probably did one for whatever, but that's as close as the design. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Even got roll hoops red. Nobody likes those roll hoops red. They should be silver. But never mind. Gone are the days when JB used to do my paint jobs. Second corner is a right-hander. And then goes into the left-hander. Third gear into the left-hander and change. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Then you won't need to lift. That's right. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I've got a red car and a blue car now, and I can swap them about. We're good. This one's got no mods, though. It's totally standard. Except for paint, which might make it heavier, but hey-ho. 39,101. We're up to 1,060. We've gone down a bit. But hey-ho. It's the same sort of thing here with the fourth gear, isn't it? If you get it right, you can make it work. Red car and a blue car. That's what we want. $124. Give us 126. Come on. You're never going to do that, though, are you? Need to slow down a bit earlier. I'm trying to push that, and it's not working. Didn't get into that corner enough. Short shift down the hill. Might be the wrong thing to do, but it feels right. Brake earlier for this one. Trying to carry the speed up the hill. Yeah, that's not what I'm not getting right. I'm not carrying the speed out the final corner. Fourth gear. It's just not accelerating. Will it do it right? So far behind. 39,964. Red car and the blue car had a race. Look at that. Red car was way into the apex quicker. Two micro lifts on the throttle there just to get the gear in. Yeah, those roll hoops are well weird, being red. Wow. The lift. No. Keep going. Duck it. Ah, come on. I'm screwing everything up now. We've got to that frustrating point where it's about optimizing the lap and getting things right, and the brain isn't wanting to do it. The brain is cocking things up. The old grey matter, not the hair, the brain cells, are slowly fading away in my head. They're not very good at learning, and they're not very good at repeating things. Except failure. Failure is a good repeat, but we're not very good at doing things right and precisely, so it's an age thing. We have to try and get that to go better. I wasn't going to give up on that one. Could have, but I felt I needed to fight for it. Learn to control the car. Oh, you absolute donkey do. Oh. Not going to give it up. We're not going to give it. Not a chance. As Rick Astley said, not going to do that one. No. Rick Astley. He said never going to give you up, didn't he? Can't Rick roll you lot. You'll all leave. Don't want that. ABS is just cutting in that little bit extra, isn't it, there? Late. Too late to the brakes. Try and use that bank to really aid the acceleration out of the corner. Try and whip through it. Too early on the apex there. I turned the car too early. Should have left that a little bit later. Felt better. That's not going to beat the 39.1. It's going to improve the red ghost though. Change to fourth worked. Too late on the brakes again, just like the Red Ghost. Got the car turned then. That helped. Don't go, Reggie Slug. Come on. No, come on. Couldn't get the car to grip and turn. It just didn't feel right, and it's doing the same here. Come on, go blue, go blue. That's the way. It's not going to be quick enough to beat the 101, but we're halfway there. It's 105, 138.876 optimal, which we know about. Hold the car out wider, then turn it in, accelerate earlier. That wasn't as good. Two micro lifts in that corner. Brake earlier here. Look how far the red car was up on the blue Ghost there. But because we braked too late, we messed it up. Catching this time, having been 0.3 down. Much better that time. Even though we were behind the gun, we're improving. Come on. It's all about the improvement. You got to register it. Got to make sure you appreciate it. Understand where you're winning it and losing it. We lost it there. Too slow to the apex. Tried to do too much. Yeah, didn't hit the apex there at all. I was frightened of it. Come on, consistency is key. We'll find it any minute. Come on. Not the right place to change up there. Words from Neil ringing in the back of my head. Slow down earlier, you'll go faster. It is the truth. Come on, we were ahead of the blue Ghost at this point. I eased off the brakes there to try and carry the speed. Just a knobhead. My brain thought it knew better then, and it told my left foot to just hang off the brakes. You'll be fine. We're going to have a union meeting. The foot can't obey the brain. The foot knows what it's doing. The brain's not in charge when it comes to braking, it's the foot. The muscles in the foot know what they're doing. Come on, blue lap. Let's have a white lap when we go through the gate. Come on. We're down on time. Well, I'm not particularly worried because I know we're good enough to get gold now. We've secured gold, pretty much have. I just can't get the consistency going, and I'm just wondering whether it's long stints make this car unstable. Not at my age, Lee. The woman's in charge of the third leg at this age. We lost so much time coming in there. I think genuinely the more laps you do at this, the worse the car's getting. It's becoming sloppy jalopy and it just doesn't want to do anything. I wonder, actually, because this is a used car, as to whether it needs an oil change. 138,866. We haven't improved on that 39,101. Let's go see if it needs an oil change. Let's just see. Let's see. If it's perfect, I'll slap myself about the head, but it can't be. Yeah, perfect. Frustrating. Change it anyway. It's only 300 tiny credits, isn't it? Nothing to shout home about. Hey ho. Come on. We know it's not the aero and stuff, don't we? We know that's all baloney. We know that's all in the mind. So what? If you put it on and it helps, put it on. It changes the way the car handles, all the better. Go settings. Open 101. Let's get that 38. Come on. First lap out. Before the red bit on the Arnco. I eased off the brake again and I don't know why. Why ease off the brake if you're braking at the right braking point? And if not, just brake later, you did. There's no need to lift off the brakes. I've got this thing in my head that says carry the speed, carry the speed. And it's not working because I'm just arriving at the apex at the wrong speed. Be 39.6, 39.7, 39.8 maybe. 39.2, okay. Bigger gap, smaller gap than I thought. Okay. Being hard on myself isn't working. I actually lifted to change gear then. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's a little bit too late into that banked corner. Right, brake and hold the brakes, you nugget. Didn't change down. I could only concentrate on one damn thing at a time. We got raided by fast food. Sorry, fast food, I've only just noticed that. Hope you're well. This is doing my head in. My brain is just not playing correctly. Tricky little mother humper this, isn't it? We got 2 viewers on Twitch. Well, I think... Hey, fast food. Twitch has become such a depressing part of my streaming side. It really is. I think Twitch is just so fickle, it's untrue. We get more viewers from bots, which is unfortunate. I just don't know what to do about Twitch. I really don't. It's a platform that is so massive, it just gets no viewers on it. It is such a shame. Most people progress across to YouTube, it seems. But Twitch is just such a disappointment. And I don't know whether it's because we don't get... Oh, we hit that corner absolutely spot on. I don't know whether it's because Twitch works on a different method of algorithm and Twitch is more effective at a different type of day for Gran Turismo. I don't know. Just can't seem to find a groove with Twitch to... Maybe it is because I'm the wrong kind of category of person. Maybe I've got too many clothes on for Twitch. I haven't got a hat on, unfortunately. But yes, spend those points as you wish. Probably the adverts that are switched on Twitch, but if I've got no viewers, nobody's watching the adverts. Maybe I should just turn them off anyway. But Twitch say I should have them on. But it's a chicken and egg, isn't it? Catch 22. Nobody's there to watch him. Who's going to get paid for him? Oh, come on, you slug. At least talking about something else has changed how the game's going. It just ran through the corner. Look, absolutely useless. What do we do? Change back to the blue one? Change back to the blue one. Really struggling. Really struggling. Yeah, let's make that change to Twitch. No point, is there? There's no point having it on if nobody's watching, and that can be the only reason why people aren't watching. It's because plenty of people want to watch, but the adverts are obviously screwing it up, sending people away, I guess. So where's Fast Mode gone? A few minutes back by the looks of it. Why's the chat changed? Fast Mode's disappeared altogether. Oh well. There's one viewer there. We'll change back to the blue one. The red one is not giving me any great satisfaction. Challenging times. Stuck outside the top 10. Go change the oil. Yeah, the chat from Fast Mode has gone away, and I don't know why. I've got no subscribers left on Twitch, so the last one's gone away. I wonder if it's time to change from Twitch to something else, like TikTok or Facebook. But both of those will be the wrong profile, won't they? They won't have the right stream shape. I suppose we could just persist with Twitch and see how that works. But I don't know what else to do. Thrashing around for an hour or so with no real improvement. Didn't change up when I hit the throttle. Too slow then. It is a bit 62 when I exited the corner. It was at 57. Is it all me? It's gotta be, hasn't it? There's no excuses for this one. It's difficult. Finding the consistency is really where the challenge is at. It's knowing what the car's doing under braking that I'm finding the challenge. We're wanting to slow the car down, but we're wanting it to go faster than it is when it's slow, if that makes sense. It's called momentum and pace. Getting fed up with it. Need to find a way to get to that ghost and improve on that ghost, but I'm not finding that way. That ghost should be leading me to the next level, really. Trying to unfurl the steering wheel to keep the acceleration forwards rather than against slipping tyres. Come on, positive vibes, let's go, come on. This is the corner that's really been irritating me, as well as the first, the second, the third, the fourth. Too slow, can't find the corner. What's going on? Just annoying the out of me. Oh. Come on. Positives. Come on. Why did I change down to second? Not concentrating. Down to 57 again. Wrong speed. I'm wondering if my brakes need a service. I wonder if there's some sponginess in my brakes that's causing the braking not to be as accurate as it should be. And that's probably why I'm having to come off the brakes as I'm coming into the corner down here, maybe. No, I think I'm just being an idiot, as Dame Mo would say. Would beat it, look. And that's what's really, really annoying. But I did cheat. Cut the corners. I do have an app for tyre temps, yes. But I don't use it because it's not easy to see. I can't see it. It's not in my peripheral vision. I can't look at it and focus on it. My eyes won't allow that to happen, so they're pretty much useless, to be honest. because they can't be where I can see them. They're not useless for other people, they're useless for me. My eyes won't let me get to that point. My eyes won't focus fast enough from the text on a phone or a pad to the screen to be able to focus on things like that. Yeah, we had that discussion earlier about the size of wheels, and to achieve the 126 mile an hour, it's been determined you have to use the 18s. The 17th seemed to slow the car down too much, and I just can't drive this damn thing. It just seems to want to do its own thing all the time, and I'm not in control of it. So we're going to have another lumpy, crappy lap as we go round with reds, because I'm fed up with restarting. I'm allowed to get shitty for a little while, aren't I? Nobody minds. Well, I just try and work this out in my system. Try and get the better of the damn thing. It's part of the evolutionary cycle. I'll become a monkey fairly soon. Yeah, we've been through 17s already. Probably back and try them again, but it's more the fact that I've got lack of consistency and just struggling to find the way. Yeah, I was top 40, top 50 in the Ferrari. Dino did that really well. It was the opposite way round though, wasn't it? I think. I can do the lap time. You can see it there, 1:38.853. You can see I can do it. Just have no consistency. I can't get the car to go where I want it to go. Traction control, counter steers all on. It just wants to float. I've gone down. Oh, it's just... Why did I change down a second? My body is doing things that I don't want it to do. It'll come good. It'll come good. I want somebody to graffiti the track for my braking points so I can see where they are. There's an improvement. It's come at long last, and I know there's masses of improvement required from there. We've got a ghost as well for the first time, so we got 2 ghosts. Feels like a massive improvement, that. No red car though. No red ghost. We don't know which ghost is the fast ghost. Come on. Let's get it right. Yeah, so Big Popper managed to take 3/4 of a second off using the wide 17s. Yeah, we tried that just after we got gold and modified the car, and we just couldn't get it to work. I had to hold off on the brakes there so much to try and get the car to get into the apex. It wouldn't grip. And again, we lose all the time coming down to the start finish. Just infuriating. This time, let's get it. Come on. Stay positive. Let's have a go. Come on. It's all there to be had. Low hanging fruit and all that lot. We lifted before we changed gear. That was a mistake. It's all going to come to us. All what we wanted. Come on. You've got this. Brake nice and early. Can't get the car to go in though. We lost a tenth and a half. Got it back. And lost it all again with the confidence going into the final corner. Come on, you nugget. Fastest optimal now that we've had all night. Tried to get that fourth gear in without a lift. It's not working right now. Just on and about our fastest ever lap. Looking at the purples, etc. We're so close to making this a thing. Come on. Change the line completely there. That's improved the time. But we're losing it already. Yeah, there we go. We were just off the speed, weren't we? Tried to go the other way and just be a bit cautious, and it didn't happen. We still missed the time again. Come on. You know it's there. 38.758 optimal. Come on. Come on, stay positive. Let's not give up on it. Come on, you were 0.3 up. Come on. Got to work through it. Come on. That's the way, boy. Come on. You lost a lot, but come on, you're going to get through the line. A 38 is there. Happy days. Come on. 38.589 optimal. Thank you for your support, folks. I appreciate I've been a miserable, grotty swine for the last 20 minutes, but we're getting there. Excuse me. A little bit of self-kicking, self-loathing really does help me occasionally. Probably not great for viewing and people don't like to see it, but sometimes a little bit of internal anger coming out does help. Thank you, folks. Look how far ahead we were with that ghost. Captain. I was so close to being there again, wasn't it? Speeds up. 25. Excellent. Come on, boy. Emotions, I guess. The twists and turns of what happens through the mind of a grey-haired old fat dude that wants to be a racing driver when he grows up. Never gonna happen. Reminds me of a Jam song. That's entertainment. Was it? Or was it the fella who sang and did lead vocals for the Jam? Can't remember his name. The old brain's failed. There's snow on the mountains, isn't there? Must be winter. I've never noticed the snow. It's normally a summery feel. Oh, well, that's the dude. My brain can't remember. It's old, it's knackered. Only 3 years later. 3 years it took. Yeah, absolutely. Is there winter settings for this track then, I wonder? Does it change seasonally? Oh, that was a dog's off. Wasn't it? That's the most amount of laps I've done without a red one. We thrashed around for an hour or so. And then we got it right for 10 minutes. And then we're screwing it up again for the next half an hour. What time is it? 11:15. That's not so bad. It's got to put us inside the top 1,000, I would have thought. Surely. And Big Popper's on controller, I think, if he's following his recovery process correctly. So if Big Popper's whooping my ass, I've got a long way to go. Am I turning in too early? Yeah, I lost 2/10 there, 3/10 now. Dipstick. It's always a bad habit of mine to turn to the apex too early. And then I've got no angle to run out the corner. We always missed that apex. I'm sure we could do better there. Again, I turned in too early. I didn't know which corner I was on. I was thinking too much about how we missed the other apex. And I can cut that corner a bit, can't I? That's interesting. Yeah, come on. 25. I'm 7:22. Oh, that's all right. Thank you for checking that out, Norman. Hang it out, hang it out, hang it out, hang it out. Still lifted. Still managed to keep a 10th though. .38.422 optimal. This should be in the 38.7s, 38.5s. Yes. Come on. I need a drink and 5 minutes of just making sure we are doing what we're doing correctly. Sorry, Hayden. Have I improved that much? No. Have I? I gotta go and look. Hey, Randy. Have I? No, I haven't improved to the point where I'm faster than Hayden. Not a chance. 38.422 optimal. 263rd. Holy! No, my lord! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I could go all a little bit effeminate, a little bit camp for that. My God! Hayden and Triple sharing the same fastest time, 1:38.8. Oh, holy Chipotle! Wow! I've been stuck around the 39.100 for the best part of hour and a half, and I've just gone a couple of jumps to 6th and 7th, and now, oh my lord! Thank you, Lee. Appreciate the guidance. Thank you, Big Popper, for the encouragement, and everybody else. I did not expect that. Holy hell. Ooh. Ooh, Chihuahua. Let's, I'm on 3rd page. Which, okay. Let's see if there's anybody around me that we know. It's not going to be, is there? The good guys, you know. I'm still firmly sitting at 0-0. Go for it, Randy. It's a doddle. A couple of hours, you'll have it really cracked. You really will. Don't know anybody. Don't know anybody in that sort of zone. We're into the good stuff, though, aren't we? Look at that. 263rd. That's kind of okay. It's been tricky. We've got an hour or so left as well. But, ooh, Chihuahua. Ah, yeah, it's fake, isn't it? It's a false track. I'm really not a lover of invented tracks, made-up tracks. I like the reality of real tracks, and I'm disappointed in Gran Turismo that they haven't done more to try and bring in the real tracks, you know? It would make the game so much more for me. But I'm saying that in a world where it is what it is, and I'll race on whatever we race, but my preference is real tracks. I suppose it was probably a year ago. The rumours were started that we would be getting the Canada track, Montreal. And I was actually over the moon that it was coming. And I was so disappointed that it never came to the game. Yeah. Well, there's so much of this track that really is really challenging, but it doesn't give me that same feel as when driving round a real circuit. You know, ones that I would want in the game, for example, being Sebring, or, as I've just said, whatever it was I just said. Brain's gone. Donington Park, and I absolutely love in the game. I'd love... That's why this Assetto Corsa Competition is so good for tracks, because there's so many English tracks in there, those local tracks. And I know that's me being selfish and wanting GT to bring a series of UK tracks to it, but I'd also love to see some better American tracks. Get rid of the fake ovals and put real ovals in. Get rid of Saint-Croix and bring in a couple of the decent French circuits. The names elude me for right now because the brain is not connected. But there's some really good... Mangicore, for example. Mangicore's an absolute stunning track, if you like, flat and wide. But there's so many good tracks that this game makes millions. And really, they could do so much more. But, hey, it is what it is, and we are where we are. I saw the price today, and I'm actually gonna do that. On my little old homepage here, I had an advert today for the PlayStation Store come up, and I saw a game. Where's that price come from? It's got my face in front of it, but you can see it's $84.99. Who? What? How? Why? Why is that 85 quid? 85... 80... Oh, there's another version of it. Okay. I didn't realise that. 55 quid. Just remember 55 quid, right? Wreckfest 2. When's that coming out? Wreckfest 2. Is there a link to Wreckfest 2 somewhere that we can see? No. I'm certainly not buying for the PC Forza 5 Horizon at 55 quid. Even 70 quid. It is a 5-year-old game. 3-year-old game. Off the grid. What's that? Sorry, I've just broken away from Gran Turismo seeing this. Armour Reforger, 2 years old, $32.99. Coming to the PlayStation 5 now, $32.99. Much, much more in-depth game. Not racing game, I appreciate that. But why is that such... It did me in. You'd like to drive the Top Gear track from Dunsfold Aerodrome. We've been doing that recently, Randy. We did that a little while ago when we set the old PS4 up. But it did my cheese in when I saw that price earlier. 263rd. Happy with that. We can't talk about those things until the end of the day, though, can we? Let's make sure we save that replay. We did. Which driving game? I thought it was in F1. No, it was in Gran Turismo 4. GT4. GT4, GT5. GT5 on the PS3 it was. No, it's in Gran Turismo 5. GT5. PS3 game. We actually did it on the channel not so long ago. I think it was not this Christmas, it was the Christmas gone by. It might actually be good when we break the leagues off to do some of those nights, some nostalgia nights, and try and see if people will dig their PlayStations out from yesteryear. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It is good because that game is still very, very playable, and it works with an older wheel, which I've got sat just down there. But we'll have to do it on the other rig. Other rig? Haven't got the other rig yet, but we'll see. Right, let's see if we can improve on that again. Come on. Didn't load the ghost, did I? Nugget. I have to come all the way out. 3%. 263rd. Yes. Done well. I don't know if it was in any other games, to be honest. Was it in any other games? I know it's definitely in Assetto Corsa, the original game, as a mod. Definitely, because I've played it in there. I can't think of any other tracks that it's on. I did a fundraising day at work with it on my PlayStation, and we did a top gear leaderboard challenge thing. Pound ago, raised about 100 quid. It was dead good. Had lots of people having a go at it. Settings, go settings. 38,520. We knocked a bit off there, didn't we? We got it right though. I don't think we need to change any settings. Forza Horizon 5 has been out too long to be a premium value price game. I'll wait for it to knock down to 32 quid. Not that it ever will. We were talking about Red Dead Redemption last night on a group chat outside of the game, and people were saying Red Dead Redemption is now 19 quid. It's been 55 for as long as I can remember it. Nice one, Lee. Well done. Good job, my friend. You hear me waffling about stuff. There you are in the background concentrating. Half a second more quicker than me. But it's there if you got to find it. It's definitely there. I didn't brake enough coming into there then. Are you ABS defaultly? Or ABS weak? Or ABS off, maybe? What ABS setting are you on? Default, yeah. We're faster through the start finish than the previous lap. 125 rocked up there. We had to have 3 stabs at the throttle there coming out the corner. I've not been coasting rolling quite so much, and I probably should do that a bit more, you know. I'm 100% sure my right tyre was still on the gravel. Still on the track, I mean. 100% sure. TC1. TC1, sir. Default setup, really. TC1 default ABS, counter steer assistance on strong. Everything as per normals. And it's... I don't think it's enough. I don't think TC1 is really stopping the back end of the car becoming a bit lively. I am a firm believer that TC1 is virtually nothing now. Virtually nothing. But it's enough just to give me that reassurance in the back of my head that the TC is going to save me from a fate worse than backwards in the gravel. Yeah. That fastest time for me is quite impressive-ish. If that was my fastest time in front of us, that ghost just there, I didn't, those right tyres did stay on the track. They didn't go in the gravel. Maybe it's my left tyres. Don't worry, I enjoy the waffle. Sorry. The old gob just runs away sometimes. Somebody gave me the license to talk, so I talk, and it's just rubbish sometimes. But hey, here it is. Oh, my monitor's going off. Must have been out this 4 hours. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, all my monitors have gone off now. I've been at this a long time today. I did a license test first thing this morning. I've been trying to work on servers for some of the servers, a server today. Put a lot of time into that and had some success, but it's meant my PC's been on a long time today. I'm hoping you're seeing a clarity improvement in the stream, and I'm hoping from tomorrow you'll see some more video improvements, because I've got the Elgato working again and I've got the sound working again, which I hit the wall, you nugget. But you should be able to hear me better. I haven't turned off the enhancements that I thought were causing the problem, but waffles. Oh, thinking of that, it's Shrove Tuesday this week, isn't it? It's Pancake Day Tuesday. Hope everybody's thought about that. It's going to be having some pancakes. I definitely will. Just before the stream Tuesday, where we're going to do some car testing for a new league. Some front-wheel drive Euro hot hatches. And we'll see if we can get a few suggestions going and see if we can balance some cars up to try and maybe make them quite quick and similar. But I'd love a field of Euro hot hatches thrashing into turn 1. Classic Mini, BMW Mini. But I think it's going to be very difficult to get them all balanced up so they're equal. We might end up just a single make front wheel drive. If that turns people off, I'm sorry. I know some people said the Cozzy rather than that, 4-wheel drive instead. Might be easier to drive, mightn't it? But I think we might do single make Fridays. There was a suggestion for a GR2 car, and I might just do that. I might be up for that actually. You could do one make but change the car every track. That's actually not a bad idea. Have 6 different cars for the 6 races. and make sure everybody tries to buy them, or at least buys them. They shouldn't be that expensive, to be honest. Because not every car is available unless we only use the ones that are available from the shop. As in, not the used car dealership, but the other one. That's a good idea, actually. 6 cars. At least we get... Oh, I've outbraked myself. At least we get all of the cars used and in there. That's a really good idea, actually. Well done, Hayden. Thank you. Euro Hot Hats Challenge. The Tuesday night Euro Hot Hat Challenge. Golf 205, Renault Clio, Renault Megane, VW Golf, we could actually throw the Renault 5 Turbo in there. We could also throw in the Renault Clio V6. Because they have to be hot hatches, they can't just be a sack of poo bags like the Renault 4. I'm thrashing around racing my Ghost and just not being any faster. We could actually pick 6 cars, pick 6 tracks, and we could do a drawing, couldn't we? We could draw them out. There's no reason why anybody can't have them if they're all bought and available from... Yeah. Tuesday nights is sorted then. That's Tuesdays. And then Friday night, we will have a GR2 race. One make. One make? Or should we do the same thing? That was annoying. That was, yeah. We could do a similar thing with the GR2s. Blown it again. So tracks then. They have to be relatively short. Because we can't really do big long tracks. Although Renault Clio Cup round Spa would be tremendous, wouldn't it? Yet still thinking about the Saturday Evening League. If it's going to be a membership-based thing to try and offer prizes where it's dealt with seriously, my biggest stumbling block is the fact that I'm racing in it and adjudicating it myself. If I'm going to be doing it, it needs to be based on a panel of people. So, for example, ideally it would be based on the racers that are racing themselves, but I don't want it to be ruled by one person, so to speak. I don't want to nominate somebody to be the adjudicator or race controller. It's kind of not fair. I know how it needs to work. I've got to do a application process because I want everybody's details properly. I've got to run it with GDPR. I want people to commit to it. I want people to understand that they're going to be a member. It's only available to members of the channel. So if members of the channel want to race in it, they have to realise that there's prizes involved. Prizes aren't a problem because I'll make them GT Amiga freebies in terms of I'll just get gift vouchers, for example, and then they would be like, I don't know, 50, 30, 20 or similar. They can't be massive prizes because, well, if you think about it, 15 memberships of £4.99 a month, 15 times 100 is 300 quid. I'm giving away, yeah, I've got to do 300 quid, so there could be a little bit in it. Voting system with all the races for instance racing incident or fault. Yeah, now the issue we've got with that is I genuinely have to sit and watch all the videos and post a load of clips for the incidents. That's going to be Sunday night or Sunday morning entirely to me. So I've got to, my only problem with it is it's going to take so much time. No, you're 100% right. YouTube take 50% of everything. So your £5 middle membership or whatever it is, I can't remember now, I only get half of it. So it's only a month, 75 quid. So if the league's going to last 8 weeks or 6 weeks, because the 2 weeks between them, and keep it in pace, it's 150 quid. I'll be giving away potentially 100 quid's worth of vouchers, and then I've got to print the trophies or get trophies, so there isn't a massive amount spare. But that's the idea. It's not to generate money, it's just pay for what it does. At the minute, YouTube membership pays for my purchases, so YouTube payment, it doesn't pay for a lot. It just keeps me topping up stuff. So if I bought a new chair like I did 2 months ago, that comes out of my savings, my other equitable funds. So YouTube doesn't pay a massive amount, but you know, the odd payment from GT Amiga sometimes, if enough stuff is bought. I haven't had one of them in a long time, but I haven't had a payment off Twitch in nearly a year. So I've had one payment from Twitch in the entire existence of Widdowmaker on Twitch. So if I just plough it back in, it gives it back to the racers, but I'm also very, very frightened of people taking it too seriously, and I'm dealing with people having tantrums and, you know, I pay for this and I want better results. I want better adjudication. I want to understand what's going on. That's the kind of thing I'm frightened of, because I can't walk away from it, and it's the channel that suffers. So I don't think I can run a professional type league that's paid to play on my own, and I don't think anybody else wants to. So I don't mind running leagues that are turn up if you want, turn up if you don't turn up if you don't want to. I don't mind running those kind of leagues. Because I find them fun, and they're just for a bit of a laugh, and I don't want to spend all my time adjudicating and dealing with people who are, you know, racing for fun. I'll put a couple of nights and a couple of hours into doing a pro league, but not at the expense of, you know, the channel. If somebody has a bad day at the park, doesn't like the outcome of result, and yeah, it's... My biggest problem is people racing it and then choose not to turn up, or, you know, quit and then back away, and then come to like and respect so many people through that race with us that, well, you know, sometimes it's really difficult to deal with the fact that it reflects, I feel it reflects on me when people don't want to race anymore. When actually it's Gran Turismo that the problem is. It's not my fault. I don't really... I can't be responsible for people getting penalties from a track when we all agree to the same thing, if you see what I mean. But we're all... It's one of them, isn't it? We all want to race and have fun and enjoy it, and if it's something the channel can offer without that much of a hassle, then 110% of me wants to do it. Road cars are less popular, yes. People want to go fast, and people want to drive race cars. Absolutely they do. Even if they can't drive them, they want to drive them to go fast and try to be fast. I've noticed people don't want to learn. That's the other thing. They don't want to learn to be fast in the slower cars. I get that. So what we'll do is we'll put 16 really fast cars on the track and have people not be able to drive them. And then turn one becomes a nightmare. The last couple of weeks, actually, and this league has been really good for really clean starts. I felt it's been really quite much better. The biggest improvement has been the starts. I didn't really pay much attention to any circuit that had the real bad impact of starts and pit entries. I didn't put any thought into that process for either of the leagues this time round. But I think the way the races are going about it, we've been going 2 years now. People genuinely are getting better at the game, and they're doing better all round. People are a lot faster, you know, and don't go red, you git. It went red because I took too long to turn round. We did a fair few leagues of GR4 Tuesday, GR3 Friday, but it just got boring of the same old people wanting to choose the fastest car. Excuse me. And Yeah. I know Saturday would work for you very much better because of your work shifts, etc. So it'd be good, but there's absolutely nothing happened with the house moves. Nothing. To be honest, I think the purchases are gone cold. Oh, I'm reading. Keep in mind, from the influx of 420 there were issues, and I feel that we've all learned how to drive together like we did before. Yes, yeah, it was two different styles, wasn't it? It was very much, and I 100% 100% appreciate what Big Papa's trying to say there. He's not saying that 420 were anything other than gentleman races. What he's saying is there's different styles and different approaches. And it's took a little while for the people that turned up on Tuesday and Friday for the previous year to get used to the hardcore racing approach that the 420 guys have. So, absolutely, and he says it there, it just takes time for players to learn who their competition is, skill level, styles, etc. I think I definitely still want to maintain that Tuesday, Friday, let's learn how to race together feel. That's for where people want to come and get involved. And the Saturday night has to be that section where people who are seasoned and want to try and compete and do something. But I feel at that point I'm having to make something that I don't know if I'm ready to be able to produce at a refined level. I have to have a set of race rules, driver conduct, all written down, because if there's money and stuff involved, people are going to want all that. I just drove that straight off the track. What is going on? It's a lot to do. I know I can do it. I know it doesn't have to be a 110-page PDF referencing the FIA for everything, does it? It just has to be yeah. Well, I know some people want to come back. Roger wants to come back. Roger is just buying another race rig so that he can come back and join us, and genuinely think Roger's an awesomely fast guy. But I do know that Roger is very aggressive and he races that way, and that's how he wants to race, and that's where he wants to win and learn. I don't know the best approach at this moment in time how to detail that in a set of guide or race rules or instructions for people to abide by. Absolutely. I think the Tuesday and the Friday doesn't need fixing. I think I've had 2 or 3 emails from anybody, messages, about driver conduct this season. And the worst one was this week. And I actually can't believe what I've seen on the clip, and when I've reviewed the footage, I'm actually quite dumbfounded as to the result of, well, I'm quite actually taken aback at what happened in that final race at Suzuka, to be honest. And I just don't know what to do about it. It's like, whoa. Okay. Any action I take about it would make any difference at all, really, because it doesn't make that much of an issue. But I just don't know what would happen if I made an issue of it. I don't think I need to make an issue of it, except for the person that was wronged. I genuinely think someone was wronged, and do I need to do anything about it? I think so. But quite what I can do and what I should do are two different things. So yeah, talking about generally, is there anything in the pipeline yet? Have I done more thinking? Absolutely done a shed load of thinking about Saturday nights. And it is something I want to do. Generally want to do. That's a great thing to say, Big Popper. Thank you very much. And I think everybody that's involved in those last couple of weeks generally needs to do that. It's been a real pleasure to see the last few weeks of races, says Big Popper. I think so. It's been good to be part of it as well. I've had some good results. The people around me have had some good results. It's been different people as well, which has been really good. We've illuminated those tyres, haven't we? We've lit them right up. Lee says, you already do a lot and sometimes don't fix what yet broke come to mind. Yeah. If I did something wrong, I'd have no problem taking the criticism from you. I'd learn and try and improve. Yeah. That's kind of the response I'd like. But yeah, it's... Here's the other thing. I advertise a league for members, paid members, and it's not open to every member. So it's not a member benefit. Being a member would entitle you to race, wouldn't entitle you to race in it, in the league, because there's only 15 spots. The 16th spot, of course, would be me. There could be 14 spots if a race director chooses to volunteer to want to do it. No, you're 100% right. I'm not very good with criticism. He says. Get quite defensive. Widdowmaker, you shit. I know. Yeah. But 14 spots. Not every... To be able to race in the league, you have to be a middle tier member of Widdowmaker, the channel. I don't want to be a paid member of your channel. Can I just pay you? It would actually work out better if they did. But I generally don't people think would want to. So yeah, lots of thought. Sunday night, isn't it? It's also Sunday night, last Sunday of the month. First Sunday of the month. Should we do some free memberships? Absolutely, that's another one. That's a very good point. Big Popper says, keep those conversations private. That's why I haven't over-described the incident I've seen from Friday, but they should be. Now, if we're doing that as a panel and there's a professional side to it, because you'd have to call it pro if it's paid to race and paid you're winning prizes. There has to be some label that goes with it. You know, it's... Ideally, I'd like a group of 3 or 4 independent people to say, yeah, I watched that race, you're a bit of a dick. Or, not in that expression, not in probably in that way, but... you committed the following offences, and we're going to give you a points on your licence kind of thing. But I don't want to have to penalise anybody, and then you get to a situation, somebody's paid membership for the channel, they're on 9 points. Shouldn't need to have that, should we? But then the rules have to go with it. And then we start getting into this whole rabbit warren of, well, yeah, that's not in the rules. Doesn't say it can, doesn't say it can't. Yeah. Yeah. Makes it a bit of a difficult one. There's 13 people watching. We've already got gold. We're top 250-ish. 261 or whatever it is. Should we go and give some memberships away? Because it's the first of the month and, you know, it's been a week or so since we've given any. And I'm not going to beat that 138.520. I've been sliding around this course, not being able to get into the corners. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that, and we'll finish Sunday the right way. Start the new month the right way. At some point next month it's Easter, isn't it? There we go, 265th. 138.520. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Lee has gone a 37.9. We're half a second behind him. But we're doing good. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. Triple's there in third. Exactly the same time as Hayden. Hayden's probably left for the day. But Hayden's second accounts there. Froggy there, 38.925. Bit of a gap, isn't there? Slipped right in the middle. Mickey, Acuna, Mr. Fisher, Blue Gobby make up the top 10. Fatman and Mr. Dorsey are just outside. Testicles is there. Space Cow's a usual top 10. Balto, new to the group. Rapids there on 16th. Ollie's there. Mr. Aslofty in 18th. He's only 2 corners away from banging a 38. Is Az and Ollie. It's good effort. And Big Popper's there at 39.553. So absolutely no fault. Everybody's in the gold, aren't they? What's the gold still? Has it moved? The 40.049. Top 30 roughly. Top 29. Olive's there. Olive's the last one in. It's a great effort. Well done, folks. So that's the end of the BMW Z4. We've seen that 307 miles for the day. 100 of them done on license test this morning. So that's 200 mile we've done tonight. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right then, you all know what's coming left. There's 7 tickets there. Let's go and spin them off, and then we'll give away some memberships, and we'll call that it. Because Sunday night is Sunday night, and with work in the morning. Hayden's not gone to work yet. Happy days. Right then, let's see who can get a free membership. We'll start with the 3 stars. You know what's doing? Tell us what we're going to get. And I can shout and scream and do whatever I like about getting it. Look at that, 2 engine tickets. 6-star engine tickets at the end. What do we think then? 3 stars? I reckon my guess would be 5 grand. 5k. 3k from Lee. Tight. Tight, sir. Nathan, 10k. Parts. We go on 3. So awesome. There's 3 cars in there. Ooh, what would that be? 10k? Nathan and Mikkel both get it. Happy days. 4 stars. Yeah, I'm just watching it. Hayden is at work. Oh, terrific. So we're just looking on the left-hand side. Hayden says parts on the new one. Or does he say parts on the old one? We'll take those parts on the new one. because you've just seen the actual thing roll. I've just watched that happen. Nathan says a computer, so it's specific. What do we think? 30k from Norman. You can get $500,000 on one of these. Lee says 30k. Carr says Miguel. Oh yeah, there's $500,000 there. Look. Oh, who said Carr? Miguel. Well done. VW Golf, bit of a modern hot hatch. The Golf Mark 7. That'll sell nicely, won't it? Even though it is a Euro hot hatch, I'd have gone for the $500,000. I'd have been happy with the $500,000. Here's another one though. What do we reckon? I don't think that's a bad option, that. A little Golf, that'll do. Next one's up. What do we think? Gee, Nathan's up 30k. 30k for the new one. Lee says an invite. Got too many invites already. They're worth nothing. Mikhail says 30k. It's got to be a cash pot, hasn't it? One of them. It's got to be. Four-star. It's another car. Norman said 10k at the death. But we got the Mazda road car. A Tenza sedan XDL package. I don't remember ever buying one of those before. It is what it is. Has anybody been through and bought every Mazda in the new paint jobs yet? It was me. I did it. I did that. On to the next one. Excuse me, my cough. My throat's going tonight. Lee's saying 100. Nathan's saying 100. Hayden's saying $500,000. Don't mind that at all. Let's go. I'll take $500,000. There is a $500,000 in. Oh, there's another Euro hot hatch. And a Bugat. It's the 30k. Well done, Norman. In at the death. It was 10k, so it goes to Miguel. Unlucky. And everybody else. Randy's chipped in as well this time. Good stuff. See if we can get you all a membership. Or at least 5 of you. 5-star ticket this time. Then we got 2 engine tickets. What do we think? Randy's saying 100k on the new one. Nathan's saying 100k. Chat's rolling. Big Popper goes a big milli. Like you, Big Popper. 100k from Lee. $500,000 from Hayden. Car from Mikkel and Norman. Good stuff. Here we go. Everyone gets involved. That's really good. There's a big milli. There's a $500,000. 2 cars and 100k. This is my favourite YouTube channel. Me singing in VR car at night. Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm going to be a star. And Jimmy, I love you. And baby, I love you. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. That's the Beatles, isn't it? Yeah. Lexus RCF GR4. Another car. We've done well. Right. Unfortunately, Omega, we got a car. But welcome, Omega. Thank you. It's not your day. Well, here you go. This is the last 2 tickets. Both engine swaps. Okay. That's the kind of nomination we want. The engine we're going to get. What engine are we going to get? I think brand, maybe. Brand. I reckon this is going to be a Nissan engine. We could actually play that, couldn't we? We could play a drinking game with these. Somebody said 787B. Rough engine. A V8, says Mickle. That's actually a good way to go. The type of engine. We could go on cylinders. 6-cylinder, 4-cylinder, 8-cylinder. If we wanted to. Anybody else with any other sort of nominations before I go? There's no cash value on this one, unfortunately, Omega. Can't even sell them, can we? Ford, says Norman. That'll do. Let's see what happens. Oh, they all look the same. Let's see. Better be a decent one. It's a Ferrari 458 Italia 09, which I believe is a V8. Randy's hardest drink he has on hand is a Diet Coke. So that goes in the F40, I think, doesn't it? Does it? It's worth 241k though. Not too bad. Last one. Last one before we give some memberships away. Don't forget, folks, the more you chat, the more videos you watch, the more you like the channel, the more you, whether you're subscribed or not, YouTube will decide who gets it. Oh, Honda SR20. The Chiron, that's a big one, Lee. You know what I mean? Alpha engine, Honda engine. 100k. Come on, GT7. We're not getting 100k. Mazda, says Norman. Oh, I hope you like that one, Omega. I hope you like that one. I enjoyed doing that drive. It was epic. Really good. And if you think they're going past very quickly, they were going past very quickly at one point. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I was using my mouse on my PC. Nissan engine. Here we go. Here we go. What is it going to be? Chiron, Alpha, Honda, Mazda, Nissan. What is it? It's a Ford Mustang GT15 engine. Nobody got that one unless they went V8. Unlucky. Ferrari, buy the engine, get the car for free. And there it is. That's that all done. Right, I did forget to do this one week after we'd finished it. And I felt an absolute dick when I got off the channel and thought, oh, I never gave them away. So here we go. Here we go. Gifting 5 now. Let's see. Let's see who gets them. Let's see who's put the chat in. So, 5 members. Grisey Jackhammer, Shotting, Maya Crucian, Island Racing, Link, and Ross Turner. Not a single person who was watching today. Wow. But good luck to all those people. You actually will get credit at the back end of the channel, as all members do. Take the opportunity to dive in, dip into the members' videos and watch everything. I got a question, actually. Do people want to see the uncut license test videos? The uncut stuff? As in, do you want to see the stress, the turmoil, the cosping, the hour and 10-minute long? Do you want to watch them? Because they're there ready to get a page put on the front and a members thing on the back. And I'll just post them if people want them. There we go. There's all 5 members. You love the stresses and the build-up to success. The only thing I can't do for the license tests is really put into the video all of the things I'm trying to say and share. The more pain I see you go through while pushing my times further down the friends list. Watching the process. Okay, I'll do that then. I will spend tomorrow night uploading every video to the members channel. There will be quite a bit of it. It's all in date order, so It should be relatively easy. There should be 15 videos go up tomorrow, and they're open-ended, so you'll see them. I'm not going to put any effort into editing them. They will be uncut. You will see me cough and sneeze and splutter and all sorts, scratch my arm and my head and my ears, but they will all be there for you to see. Are they Brembo brake discs? They are, aren't they? Happy days. So I will get them posted tomorrow night, or at least I'll make a start. 15 of them uploaded. My internet provider's going to love it. What I can tell you is that as of the next video that's going to be produced, the quality should be better. Hoping that the sound levels were good for you today. The sound levels should be better again in the videos. We're going to go with a smaller camera box. We're going to go with that for now. Thank you for the A4. I think, like today, that's exactly how it went, actually. Today, this afternoon, evening, doing this went exactly the same as what went this morning on A4. So if you're not a member of the channel and you watching those videos, sorry, if you're not a member of the channel, A4 goes live 4 a.m., 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're in the US, it's going to be about 1 a.m. for you, depending on where you are, midnight-ish. The only reason that happened is because I have to give the video long enough time into the next day to get away from any issue with the live stream. The first turn haunted you when I first started GT7. Yeah, in A4. It is. There's got to be another 3/10 in that corner, and it's got to be perfect turning, perfect brake, and so turn and brake at the same time is the key. Brake and turn at the same time to turn the car and slide it through the apex and not through to the final wall. That corner makes that. It can't be any way. You just lift. Yeah, I found that by dabbing the brake, you can make the car turn and slide through it. But that's part of the skill. And that's also missed. Good night, Big Popper. I'm just about to finish. Have a great evening. Hope your recovery's going well. But yeah, that's part of the key thing. You got to turn it in. Dab the brake, turn it, and push it through the corner. But there's another 3/10 faster than I can do that. So I would probably say I'm probably 13th, 14th, top 10 stars kind of thing. Maybe a bit more, but at least top 260, at least. But there's me bigging myself up. Right, folks, we're going to call it there. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for joining in. Really appreciate you being part of the channel tonight and for supporting me through and getting into the top 300. I'm really happy with that. So thank you very much, folks. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. All the best. Thank you.